So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are back again. We're going to talk about Harry Maguire. And he is linked to a move to Tottenham as if that club couldn't get any more cringe, any more banter, any more embarrassing. They're now wanting Harry Maguire. Big up to everybody tuning in, man. Big love for all the views on the video yesterday. Make sure you are smashing the like button for the algorithms. I will have 2 videos out a day every day from today. Obviously, the birthday weekend that went on for 4 days straight took it out of me. But I am back. I'm fresh. I've had 12 hours sleep and I am fighting fit and ready to go. So from now, 2 videos a day, one in the morning, well, early afternoon, and 1 in the evening time. Obviously, we know that there's a Conference League final on tonight. So the second video is going to be talking about the Saudis. Obviously, they're trying to buy up everyone that's over the age of 30 odd. So I'm going to be doing a video on that. That will be scheduled for after the Conference League final. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Make sure you are subbing to the channel. Less than 100 away from 11K on this channel. So thank you very much. Feel free to donate if that's what you want to do. Hit the thanks option. I will reply. And yeah, man, Harry Maguire. Obviously, Spurs confirmed yesterday that they've signed Ange Postecoglou as their new manager. That sent them into meltdown straight away. A lot of their fans are fuming with the appointment. I did a video on that if you want to check that out. That was the last video on this channel, so make sure you check it out if you haven't. But for me personally, I actually think he'd be a good fit for Tottenham. The only problem I have is if this story about Harry Maguire is true, then this is just not his signing. It can't be, because this is a guy that plays an aggressive style of football where he has 2 inverted fullbacks. Literally, they're the first line of the press as soon as they lose the ball on the edge of the box. You know, and I think I see a stat yesterday that the average possession of his Celtic team this season is 73%. His back line is basically playing in midfield. They're over the halfway line. So he plays a ridiculously high line. He then has the 2 8s essentially playing as strikers with the actual striker. And then he has the inverted fullbacks kind of tucking into where the 8s are. And then the wingers are just holding their position out wide. So it's kind of literally everyone is camped on the edge of the opposition's box with the 2 centre-backs kind of on the edge of the centre circle in the opposition half. When they lose the ball, the first line of press is the 2 fullbacks that are inverted. And obviously, you need quick centre-backs if you want to. You know, it's very hard to get out. Listen, I've watched quite a bit of Celtic this season. I'm not going to say I've watched loads. I haven't. But like I said just on the video, I've got a lot of mates that are Celtic fans. You know, Scottish, they're from Glasgow, etc., etc. And they're raving about him, man. And rightly so. He's won them a treble. He's won them a double last season as well. And the brand of football has been unbelievable. You know, they've all told me he's a top manager. But it's all well and good doing it in Scotland. You now got to come and implement that style in England. And you need the players for that in England. With all due respect to the Scottish League, yes, it is not the greatest league. Still got to win it. Still got to do it. Yeah, but you can't just pick up all of that and put it straight into Tottenham's starting 11 and hope it works. You need players to fit that system. And I don't see any way, shape or form how Harry Maguire fits that system. I just don't get it. He's not quick. Yeah. He's lackadaisical. Yeah. He's got a big head. I know that it takes a lot of blood to circulate around to get the brain working properly and all of that. But he has dopey moments every single game. Yeah. This guy is only going to be good, Harry Maguire, in a team that has a fast attacking, aggressive centre-back next to him that can sweep up, blah, 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 blah. Harry Maguire's comfortable on the ball. I'll give him that. But it's being comfortable on the ball and there's actually being able to play in Ange Postecoglou's formations. And I don't see how Harry Maguire fits. Yeah, he's an option for Tottenham. He's an option for Everton as well. Aston Villa as well. You know, they're making moves. Not quite sure why Unai Emery wants him. But having said that, he's probably a better fit for Unai Emery than he is for Tottenham. Because, listen, Tottenham's defence shipped 60-odd goals last season. And now you're going to go and get Harry Maguire, who defensively is all over the place, has no awareness whatsoever on a football pitch, makes bozo decisions. The only thing he's actually any good at is carrying the ball forward, where he does that stupid little shuffly run and then pass it 5 yards sideways. And they're talking like around 40 million quid for this guy. Like, I genuinely don't understand how Tottenham are going to go and do this deal. It makes no sense, right? And I think it'd be hilarious if we end up seeing Eric Dyer and Harry Maguire at centre-back together. That must be the slowest pairing in the league, the most dopiest pairing in the league, and the most awkward-looking pairing in the league. And when I say awkward, I don't mean they're facial. I mean they're actually they look awkward doing the jobs they're told to do or supposed to be doing. And I just think if they go and get him, I don't see this being his signing. I see this being a club signing, a Daniel Levy signing, because there's no way in a million years this guy, with his aggressive attacking, all-out attack, we're going to suffocate and sit on the edge of the box our opposition. I don't see how Harry Maguire fits into this. But listen, it's going to be funny seeing it all unfold. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be Aston Villa that sign him. Obviously, let's not forget they do have Romero. And again, Romero is that more aggressive, more, he wants to get forward a little bit more. He wants to cross the halfway line and all of that. And he is more aggressive. But Harry Maguire, nah, man, you could put literally Baresi or Maldini next to Maguire and it still would not make him look any good defensively. Yeah. For the size of the head on the geezer, like, nah, man. Nah. You'd think there'd be a big brain inside there, but nah, there isn't. Too many bozo moments. And when you actually look at Tottenham's defence, like, are any of them going to be comfortable in his system? You know, Romero maybe. Yeah, Romero maybe. Listen, Romero's massively overrated by Tottenham fans. Yeah, he's not that great. But at the same time, Tottenham are not that great. So you can go, okay, he's been blighted with injuries. Tottenham are not very good. He's been in and out the team. He's done some bozo things as well. But with a new manager, new philosophy, new identity, etc., he might be all right. And like I said, he's aggressive. Yeah, he's a bit rash. He goes to ground way too often. I always find that a problem. If a defender's going to ground, that means he can't defend properly, which is why he's going to ground. You know, if a defender's staying on his feet, I'll give you an example. Van Dijk, until recently, Van Dijk would never slide in because he can read the game properly. You know, you don't need to make last-ditch tackles. But under a new manager, you never know. And I think maybe Harry Maguire, Romero, maybe, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Like I said, you could put Maldini, Baresi, any of the top centre-backs and defenders of all time next to him. When you look at the rest of the players, Eric Dyer, not going to be fitting that system. When you look at the right-backs, not convinced either of them. Yeah, Pedro Porro, maybe. I don't know. But on the other side, nah, man. They need a whole new backline if they want to do the formation and the style that Ange Postecoglou wants to bring in, the one that he's done at Celtic, the one that's been successful at Celtic. They also need some better midfielders, and midfielders that can tackle very well, and midfielders that can pass the ball very well. Forward thinking, aggressive, yeah, get the ball back quickly, turn it over real quick, pass a move. Listen, Tottenham will be excited if he gets it right. This guy, yeah, I think he's a decent manager. I can't lie. I think he's a very decent manager. I've seen some of the interviews doing the rounds. He don't hold his words back. You expect that from an Aussie. Yeah, they're forward, direct. Yeah, hence why he's forward and direct in his football. But it's going to be very interesting to see whether he gets the backing, because now that they've signed this guy as the manager, what is Daniel Levy going to do? Because we know and we've seen over the years, Daniel Levy has gone through all different types of managers, styles, etc., etc. And has he really backed any of these managers? Like, really backed them? I'm not so sure. He'll get one or two players in that look great. Spurs fans will say they've won the window. I mean, where does Richarlison fit in all of this? Because that guy's been trashed since Tottenham signed him. So there's a lot of question marks over that squad. hence why it finished 8th. There's a lot of question marks over Daniel Levy. How much do you think he's actually going to spend? Yeah, because I think he needs to get rid of at least 6 or 7 of them players. And out of them 6 or 7, I'm talking squad at least. Yeah, and you've got to go with the highest valued ones. Yeah, Harry Kane, I'd be selling him. Yeah, I'd be selling him. Get that money in. That's now money you can spend on players you want. Yes, it's a massive loss. We know he's relentless. He scores goals for fun. And he's a good footballer, an extremely good footballer. But that's another 100 mil in the kitty. How much is Daniel Levy going to add on top of that? That is the problem. I'd get rid of Richarlison as well. Somebody will pay 40 million for him. Just bin him. Now you've got 140 plus what Levy's going to give. I think Tottenham, to get back up there challenging for a top 4 spot next season, even having just a 1 game a week and actually going far in cup competitions as well, not just getting top 4, but cup competitions, having a real go, I think they need to spend about 300 million quid. I think they need at least 5 top players. And if they keep Harry Kane and they keep Richarlison, I still think they need 5 players. Take Kane out, cool, now get another striker. But if you keep Kane now, I still think you need 4 players. You still need at least 4 players. You need a couple of centre-backs or at least 2 defenders. One of them to partner Romero, and then maybe keep Porro, go with a left-back that's any good. So, and then I think you need a couple of midfielders. I think Tottenham need quite a bit. Who they are, I don't know. But at the same time, if you want to be getting back up to the top tier of the Football League, then you need to be going out there and actually showing a real sign of intent this summer. And I just don't see them doing it, which is why they won't be anywhere near anything next season. They'll have a better style of football. They'll all be happy. They'll all gas up the manager after a few games, and they can see, oh my God, we spanked Burnley 5-0 or something like that, or we done Luton 7-1 or something like that. Yeah, and they'll all be hype. And then when it comes down to the nitty gritty, revert back to type because Levy hasn't bagged him. But there we go. If Conte and Mourinho couldn't get anything out of Levy, not quite sure that this guy will. But listen, leave your thoughts, feelings, opinions on the comment section down below. I will have 3 videos out on the main channel today, and I'm live with Terry Flewers on the Football Terrace at R3 UK time. I will have another video out on here. In fact, I might drop that before the Conference League. I'll drop that before the Conference League. What that kicks off. What time's the Conference League final? Let's have a look. 9 o'clock my time, so 8 p.m. I'll drop that at 5 p.m. UK time. Have a wonderful day. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Road to 20k is on, so come on. We're nearly on 11k people. And like I said, I will have 2 videos out every day on this channel from now going forward. So, yeah, man. Happy days. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Up the hammers. Irons, West Ham are massive. Everywhere they go. Latest, people.